I am getting more proud of this group by the day, by the game. I mean, they're literally improving at such a high rate right now. If you watched our first game to this game, it looks like a completely different team. And numerous people have said that to me, and that's a testament to the players. They're really working hard in practice. They're listening, they're retaining, film sessions. Everybody is really dialed in and focused, and it's really paying off. And I'm really proud of our defense tonight because that's been something we've been talking about all year, and we held them to 61 points tonight, which is great. And obviously the rebounding battle. That was our Achilles heel versus Oregon State, and tonight we came out and out-rebounded by 15. So those are my big things, and I love it that it was by committee. You know, we had, 4 people in double figures, almost 6. You know, somebody with 9 and 9, and that's how we're going to win. We're going to win by committee, and you know, everybody's going to play good in different nights, and when we can play like that as a team, then we're going to be hard to stop.
Coach, you mentioned boxing out is probably the biggest thing that you need to improve on from the Oregon State game. Were you happy with the progress today?
Definitely. I mean, we worked on it. We talked about it. We watched every missed box out after Oregon State, which is a lot. So I think they got sick of doing that. But, you know, Chantel Valentine was fantastic on the glass tonight, as was Erica Davenport. So when we can have those two crashing like that, it makes us drastically better.
You know, last year Wisconsin won the game handedly. Was that, you know, was revenge or like getting even sort of in your thought process? Was the team extra fired up today because of what happened last year?
Well, anytime you play Wisconsin, it's a big game. You know, regardless of what happened last year, it's a new slate, new year, new team, and it's Wisconsin. So everybody's going to be up, everybody's going to be excited. And for us, we're just talking about day by day. We're talking about progress. We're not necessarily even talking about opponent here and there. We just want to get Marquette better.
You had perhaps the most raucous home crowd of the year in this game. How did they affect the proceedings?
Oh, it was great. I mean, it definitely helps your energy and the passion, and when you have people cheering for you and screaming for you, it definitely helps the energy in the huddles, and then when you're in the game, you want to fight for them.
Erica Davenport was great again, 13 points, 9 rebounds. She seems to be really working the ball down low. How would you evaluate her progress so far?
You know, she's improving. And not only just on the offensive end, but defensively as well. But tonight, one of my favorite plays of the game is when she cut it back and she was going right. And we've been working on her left hand and working on making her go opposite. And she read the defense, and it was the perfect decision. And our whole bench went crazy. So when you see stuff like that you've been working on in practice and it actually shows up, those are the moments as a coach where, you know, you just have to smile and there's nothing but proud feelings there.
Coach, one of the adjustments you talked about making before this game was sharing the ball. Do you feel that Danny and Alizea and all your guards, you know, really shared the ball tonight well?
Definitely. I mean, we had 5 assists last game and we had 13 tonight, and we missed some bunnies that could have been more. So, I mean, Danny had 5 assists to 3 turnovers tonight, and that's what I've been challenging them. I said, guards, we need to have at least 5 assists apiece, and we've been talking about that. So that's before the game. We said we wanted to have a positive assist to turnover ratio. We were close. We didn't get there, but that's going to be something that we're going to talk about for the whole rest of the year.
Perhaps the only bad thing on the box score, only 7 of 26 from 3. Are you going to look to work it down low more with the low 3-point percentage?
Well, I think it's going to be based on the game. You know, we want to be an inside-out team. We want to be able to kick it inside. We want to be able to kick it out. So every game you want that perfect balance. So I don't think we're going to rely on threes too much or going inside. It's going to be a balance like we talked about before in terms of sharing the ball and everybody contributing.
And finally, what's the first order of business when you get back to practice?
There's numerous things. So we get to work, we watch the film, and we address it. But we're going to keep talking about effort because that's been what's been proving us. You know, the harder we work, the better it pays off, and that's the first thing we always talk about.